Hello again. Have I not just been talking to you for 2 hours?
Yes. So, very quick one. This is another part of our rundown of everything that was released until today, which is 17th of February. We just we just spoke for 2 hours and we decided, okay, that's long. We're gonna just split it in some smaller section and parts, and we're gonna release it to you in the smaller chunks. So. Yeah,
it'll probably be broken down by color. If we reference things in the videos, that's because we didn't expect to go for 2 hours, but we had to go through 100 cards. So
yes.
if you're still, so hopefully you get to watch all of them. We'll be releasing them over the next week. I'll also say for Set 7 release, which is happening on the midnight of the 6th of March, going into the 7th of March, we will be live streaming a few hours beforehand, and of course the actual live launch of the event in our local game store, doing some card reviews and also cracking a case and doing some yes. So if you are if you're based in Poland or Poznan and want to come to the event, we will of course love to have you there. If you want to watch it live, that's that video as well.
Yep. Have a nice watch.
Have a good one.
Okay, whenever this character quests, you pay 1 less for the next action you play this turn.
Green purple laughing. Actually, there are some really nasty actions that are just 1-drop green purple actions that could just
just play them for free.
Just pay them for free and just get something out of it. Anything from damage output to just boosting the stats of one of your characters.
Free, basically.
How far I'll go.
One less.
I know my way. You can move things. What's that? The characters.
Know
That's
my way
one,
or something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just move 2 characters to a location for free. Like it's.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little fun things you could do with Grunge.
Grunge?
Don't know how to pronounce it. Grunge.
Yeah,
Grunge.
I don't know. Pete, whenever you play an action that isn't a song, you may banish chosen item.
This is a very specific deck type, but works beautifully with the Robin Hood.
And it works beautifully with the shift, Pete.
Yeah, it's a very interesting
I think we're gonna see it here.
Yeah.
So it's okay-ish in a
it's
very
okay,
specific
but we'll
deck.
see what's going on.
Yeah, Hero Hamada. 3/3 when you play a Floodmoon character on this card. Draw a card.
We learned our mistakes from Bucky, so we're going to now be careful with Bloodborne.
Exactly.
By giving you a card that gives you... This is something that Green needs, actually. Green is very Floodborne heavy and actually has, outside of Diablo, very poor draw mechanics. So I'm very excited for this card because it gives you more... You need... It's turn 5, turn 6. You need that draw mechanic, and this obviously provides that opportunity for you.
Sometimes those 1 or 2 cards.
Morph's value is going to go through the roof.
Oh, yes. Alright, Cheshire Cat, a new Cheshire Cat. 5-drop, 4/3. When you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to chosen damaged character. So, I was not a big fan of those damaged character decks, but your Robin deck.
Yeah, my Robin deck, which is available online. We've shared it before. No, I actually think this is the counter to... This grows beautifully in the middle of green steel.
Yes.
Or any steel. Yes, you're in green steel because... grab your sword, ping, just little ping on something. Even the mosquito bite that does 1 damage. And then go, okay, and here's Cheshire Cat for 5. That does 2 damage to something else. But again, it's that damage calculations. Your opponents can't predict what the numbers are going to be.
Yeah.
They lose their momentum. And there's a great shifted Cheshire Cat as well that would be great for this.
I think there's a Cheshire Cat from the set 2, which is shifting.
Yeah. And it has... I'll check his stat. I think he actually has an insane...
Shift 5, like 5/5 or something like this. And when he exerts, banish something.
Yeah, I think it's banish damage character.
Okay, yeah.
Which, again, is just a case of your opponent going, oh, great, thanks. I appreciate you ruining my life here. I am quickly scrolling. Cheshire Cat. Evasive. Just exert and banish chosen character.
But not
That's
shift.
what his ability is. Not shift, sorry, he's a shift 5, evasive. 5/6 stat line. But you can just exert him to banish damage chosen character. So again, could get really unpleasant.
I love this card. This Basil. Whenever this card causing damaged characters gains reckless during their turn. 3 6s, alright. Best of 3.
Combine this with Cursed Merfolk. Bell, challenge this card, discard your hand. Combine it with Flynn Rider, challenge this card. Your opponent has to lose cards potentially off the back of this. It's fun.
Yes, it is. Mad Hatter, a new Mad Hatter. Whenever a damaged character challenges another character, you may draw a card.
Important thing here, it doesn't specify your damaged character or their damaged character.
No, sorry. Whatever a damaged character challenges. So it
Correct.
needs to be
Which side?
It needs to be yours. Because challenges, it's not being challenged.
So no, but if your opponent surely plays a damaged character, challenges another character. So I mean that it doesn't specify which side. Yeah. So if your opponent challenges you with damaged characters, for example, this and the Basil you've just shown, they all gain reckless. If their side of the field is damaged at all, you're getting passive card block.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think it's one-sided. It doesn't specify your turn.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It just specifies that the challenger, so who is challenging, needs to be damaged.
Yeah, and then you may draw a card off it.
Yeah, that looks good. Oh my god. Queen of Hearts, 5 uninkable, 2/6,
just
3. Yeah.
Combine this with that previous card, and Basil. Those three as a group are nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Whenever another character is played, put a damage counter on them. That looks great.
Combine this with the Queen of Hearts that gets rush, so that you can make sure that your opponent has a damaged character. You could just do some damage. You could do some really nasty combos.
The only drawback here is that if you want to play that 1-drop with 1 willpower, or like anything with 1 willpower, it will automatically hit itself.
It's a double-edged sword. 100% is a double-edged sword.
You know what? Oh no, you cannot play Diablo here, because I was thinking of just playing 1-drop Diablo, draw. 1-drop Diablo, draw.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, it could just be a forced draw, right? No. So for your opponent's perspective, that's not the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
You against it if you're playing something. This is a very interesting.
Whenever another character is played, so it's not only yours. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the thing.
Yeah,
your
I can just play Diablo into it and draw cards.
Yeah, but then same side of it is that Basil character, which is any damaged characters gain reckless, right? You literally can make your opponent anything your opponent plays is damaged. There's nothing they can do about
and you know what? I cannot play Sehis, for example. I cannot set up for this Pegasus.
Tragic Hero Beast is immediatly nullified. Morph can't be played.
I didn't
like
thought
you
about
actually.
Beast.
Anyone? Yeah, there's a lot of Lawrence done.
Yeah.
Lawrence is useless. This is a very interesting card.
Yes. Hero Hamada, Shift 5, 4/6. Quest for 3, your problem characters that have card under them gain evasive and ward.
I hate this card and love it in equal measure because on top of everything else, he's shifted in himself. So he gains evasive award if you shift him.
Wait, your problem characters on the card. Yes.
And then he quests for 3. So in the turn that he quests for 3, you also potentially give everything else. Morph's value is going through the roof. Buy morphs now.
Don't.
Buy morphs now. Buy every morph in your local store available to you.
My God.
Because you could have morph and shift Cogsworth.
Yeah.
You could have and give everything +1 shift.
I didn't thought about it. It's a shift 5, so it's a 5/10 evasive ward 4/6. What? What do you mean?
There's a card that we saw last video that allows you to your next shift costs less. Like there is a lot of nastiness around Hero that we should be scared of.
That thing is crazy.
It's gonna be mad.
Please don't.
And then something nice and simple.
Yay.
No harm, no foul. Nice
Well, you have a
card.
card named Trump and play. I think we already saw that, by the way.
Yeah,
okay,
I think
missed
so.
it. Isma. Shift target.
Yeah.
2/2. When you play this character, you may draw a card, then choose and discard
First
a card.
time Emerald's had this because Steel's had this for a
That
while.
was a steel thing. I think it's good. I think I'm happy with it. Even in like purple, green, sometimes you just want to unbrick your hand. So basically,
This card is not helping me. What can? And it's just kind of keep that momentum moving. So combine this with Hera. He's evasive ward.
Universal shift.
So you can shift it on literally anything.
Anything.
Oh, this Heron's not helping me anymore. Let me just bonk.
Yeah.
He's now
5/5.
Baymax with a 5/5.
Evasive ward. If you use shift him, remove all damage from him, by the way.
Shifted Diablo also still goes hard here.
Yeah.
Green blue.
Looks...
You said to me in the store championships of this set, green blue is starting to have a renaissance. I was like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then they went, by the way, here's the renaissance.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. By the way, I didn't know about anything.
No, but you're like, I think I can see green blue getting some momentum here. I'm like, yeah, it looks like it's doing something interesting. It unfortunately didn't do well in our local store tournament, but we could see there was some beauty in it. We could see it, and then they've gone, by the way, this is everything you needed to make that a genuinely nightmarish deck. So.
Yeah.
Only issue is it's very late play. And I know blue does well with this, but green does not. So
10-4, my friend.
No, but I mean, sorry, the other green blue is a shift 5 obviously blue allows that ramp. Green really does not. So we'll see how those two things marry up. It's going to be pretty much a blue deck.
This deck has a geyser.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
You geyser and
it's going to be a mess. It's going to be an absolute mess. It really is.
I want to play it. I want to play it. Okay, Gizmo Duck. 4/3, resist 1. This character can challenge ready damaged characters.
Great for me with my Robin Hood deck.
Yes, your Robin Hood yes. It's amazing.
The thing is, I'm going to keep Robin Hood deck maturing, but there are so many other decks here I want to play. I want to try green blue. I want to try this is such a cool artwork.
This is amazing. So it's not a shift, so it's a very late game card. It's very late.
Well, it's actually a turn 6 if you've done damage to a character.
Oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah. Damage this 10. Okay, yeah. So it could be 6/10. Drop. So 6/4 2 resist 1. Okay. Whenever you play an action that isn't a song, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character.
And there's some great 1-drop actions in green. There's some great 1-drop. Fire cannons and then do an extra 1 damage is actually often all we ever need.
Exactly.
There's a lot of fun stuff here.
All of those like smash.
Smash, Trident, Fire the Cannons, Baboom. Oh, yeah, Baboom, yeah. These are all suddenly very, very dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Anastasia, 3/1. Whenever this character is challenged, the challenging player chooses and discards a card.
This is a very interesting card because of the attack. Because it's a very conscious decision to have to sink into this card because it's 2 law. That's scary. Like, I think there's actually a very interesting balance here. It's 2 law, which means you want to attack it, but 3 means you are likely to lose whatever you attack it with.
It's a Merfolk on steroids.
And also risk losing a card at the same time. Yeah. It's an incredibly dangerous decision to attack this card. Outside of, removal. But I think it could be very dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a okay-ish alternative to Merfolks. If you want to play mid-range sometimes, the purple-green was actually dropping Merfolks completely. Yeah. But now we have something similar.
Merfolk, Flynn turn 2, this turn 3, and your opponent has to make some really smart decisions.
But I don't think it's going to be that playable. I think it's okay in some decks, but it's not going to be. And this is the P that we talked about.
I love this guy. I love this art. This art's incredible.
6, shift 4, 5/5, shift 4/5/5. That's already looking good. Quest for 2. But when this character is exerted, opposing characters cannot exert to sing a song. And your pirate characters gains resist 1.
So, turn 3, you drop a Pete. Turn 4, so you turn referee Pete. Turn 4, you shift space pirate quest, and you literally prevent deal song. You prevent song.
Because I think until now, the only card that was blocking something from exerting and singing was my big Ursula. I say in purple.
The Ursula you used, I think it's a really interesting card because effectively it makes that referee Pete more powerful. Yes. And that I think is a very interesting mechanic. If you're playing Pete...
It was nice.
And great stat line, 5/5/2. That is not anything to... There's nothing to be scared of. Yeah. It's powerful. It's powerful.
Hey, whoa. By the way, it is saying your pirate characters. So
all pirates
it gives resist to himself.
And there you go. So he has resist while he's exerted.
When he's exerted, he gives himself a
which means he survives your opponent heart as long as Pete's not been hurt, and you shift up. He survives a raw Along Came Zeus from your opponent's hand. Your opponent's going to have to Zeus and then challenge him.
This card, oh my goodness. Oh my god, that's gonna be. Oh,
But that's the one thing Green Steel needed. Green Steel had absolutely no answers to Steel Song.
Oh, yeah.
So this, other than I slow you down if I get lucky and draw multiple Peats. So this is a very interesting card because it forces Steel Song to go on the offensive, and Troubadour is not fighting Space Pirate Pete.
Yep. Oh, oh my god. All right, Lady Tremaine, 3/3, 6 uninkable. For this stat line, it's crazy bad. But
Yeah.
return chosen damage character to their player hand, then each opponent discards a card at random.
This one's really funny. If you pair it with you came back from set 6, you exert, do banish a chosen character, you came back, and you exert again.
Yeah.
You could take out 2 cards for no damage.
Yeah.
And actually, then you just
But
choose 2 powerful cards, right?
Yes, but I don't think she's gonna be that player.
I see a world with her and the Queen of Hearts, the green-red Queen of Hearts, where your opponent's just got damaged characters. I see a world where you can just take out whatever you want.
Oof.
Yeah. There is something here.
Yeah, there is something there.
There is something here.
Yeah.
Particularly, I don't know if we've got him. We'll talk about it in a minute, I'm sure. Next one.
Okay, Wake Up Alice. Lieutenant chosen damage character to their player's hand.
Speaking of one ink actions
it.
that doesn't do very much, just bounce a card and then also get to do damage with Prince John.
Oh, yeah.
Not Prince John,
Pete.
Long John Silver.
Oh, no,
Pete.
it was John Silver or Pete? John Silver.
John Silver.
Yeah.
John Silver. Yeah, but you get to just remove a damaged character and
Yeah.
then do damage to another character. If you've got more than one of these in your hand, you could just keep milling
Yeah.
that.
And our first legendary action. And
This
I have
is
a
gonna be-
problem.
Right, so what's your problem with it? Because I'm going to talk about where I think this card is
Okay.
for.
So each player may reveal a character card from their hand and play it for free. So,
Yeah.
who is doing it first?
I'm assuming the player who played the action.
And my reasoning is that the player who played the action chooses who goes first.
Interesting. Okay.
Because you need to resolve the bag. And
Right.
the player who is active is saying how to say it.
What order the players go in.
Yeah.
They choose the order of resolution. So that's an interesting mechanic. Let me think about that. Yes, because for example, if I play this for 5, I then drop Tinkerbell for free, but I would want to drop that after you've played your card, right? That's very interesting.
And it's a May, by the way.
Oh yeah, so you don't have to. My favorite part of this card is that I think this is going to be for 4-player multiplayer, which is getting a bit of a following, and people do like playing 4-player multiplayer Lorcana. I think this card's really funny that you play this and then everyone just gets to throw out whatever they want. It's not exactly the most ideal card. Is it legendary in terms of its ability? I can see why they've classified it as legendary.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it's going to be relegated to some. We're going to test it, and people are going to go, not right now.
You know what? Because it's May, and if it goes aligned with my reasoning of active player chooses, you can play this, and then ask, do you want to reveal a card and play it for free? No? Okay, then I decide. You know what? In this fashion.
And then again, the action as well. Your opponent drops the card. The action triggers. John Silver does 1 damage to something. Maui Shark gets you 1 lore. There's lots of little funky things there, right?
But yeah, it's interesting.
In a silo, I think you'd rather play the 5. Like if you have 5 ink and you have a 5 character card, or this, you're gonna play the 5 character card every time.
Yep. Just don't give an option to a Sapphire Ruby player to just drop Maleficent.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Do you want to drop?
4/10 Maleficent.
Yeah. Would you like to draw? Would you like to drop that? What's it called? The dragon, Sisu. Do you want that shifted Sisu to drop? Yes, you do. Great. Thanks. I just took up myself.
Yeah.
I mean, there's in the current meta, I don't see this card having a lot of play value.
Yeah, you're right. But it's I like it.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
All right, Emerald Coil. During your turn, whenever you put a card into your hand, your chosen character gains invasive until the start of your next turn.
Fantastic
Yes.
card. Fantastic card.
Gazelle, I think. Every turn when you ink.
Absolutely, awesome. You can hunt any evasive cards because there's some very powerful evasive cards that have been added. You can hunt any of them, and that's really interesting.
You can basically keep me in check, my deck.
I think Steel Emerald is Steel Coil is the deck that is the card that I think got the rawest deal out of all of this.
Yeah, I think so.
I've spent way too much money on cardboard. But it is pretty cardboard. Hi, this is Future Ben, who was editing the video that you've just watched. While editing the video, he realised two things. One, we forgot to record an outro, and two, me and Michael can literally talk about Lorcana in a locked room for hours and literally not stop. With that in mind, we are cutting these videos down into little bite-sized chunks. This was one of those chunks. And just a quick reminder, on March 7th, well, March 6th midnight, going into March 7th, we will be live streaming the pre-release event at our local game store, Squad Gear, of the brand new set of Lorcana Set 7. You can find links, wrong way, find links here, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. It is pretty cardboard though.